Hello everyone, in this month's video I'm going to show you how to access the high stakes assessment resources. So the first thing I did was I logged into my ThinkCentral account going through Clever, and I arrived at my home page. So I'm going to go over here to the word resources and click on that. And then I'm going to filter by my grade. So today I'm going into 4th grade. And from here, we can access those resources either in the student format or in a teacher format, and that can be found here and here. So for today, we're going to go into the teacher because it just has everything that you need. The difference between the two is that in the student version, you can download it as a PDF and give it that way. So let's go into the teacher version. As you can see here, I've opened up everything that is available in this icon for high stakes test prep, and we have a beginning, middle, and end of year test, as well as the coordinating performance task along with rubrics for each of the performance tasks. So I'm just simply going to go into the middle of the year test. This assessment has a lot of word problems. It's rigorous and really does mimic what students will see on iLearn due to the types of questions. And you can see here they're asking students to mark all that apply. We have fill in the blank. We have matching. We have parts A and parts B in this section. We also have students drawing place value models to show 1,534. We're also asking them to explain their answer. And we're using icons at the very bottom of the page, such as Go On, which is very similar to iLearn. Exposing students to these types of rigorous questions and responses helps to prepare students for iLearn. So now we're going to take a look at the performance task. So I'm going to select middle of the year again. And for this performance task for the middle of the year, students are asked to work on building a house. And you can see, again, it is very rigorous, a lot of word problems, filling in the blank, explain your answer. We also, again, have those icons showing up at the bottom. And we're using the same problem throughout this entire performance task. And at the end here, they're even asking students, showing students the stop sign that we are finished now. Next, we're going to take a look at the rubric for the performance task. I found this to be a nice feature so that everybody is being consistent with their grading practices. Here we are, we have a level 3 response as well as 2, 1, and 0. So this performance task rubric just allows for you to be more consistent across your grade level. Ideally, it would be nice if you embedded these tests throughout the year as well as the performance tasks, because we really don't want students only exposure to these types of rigorous questions and types of problems to be on iLearn. So if we're incorporating them throughout the year, it will help students with the iLearn test. To assign the beginning of year, middle of year, and end of year test or performance task, type high stakes assessment into your search bar on your ThinkCentral homepage and press enter. Next, along the left-hand side, you will select your grade level, then next to assignable, toggle the switch to turn green. This will show you all test and performance tasks for the year. Choose your test, tap Assign, and complete the required boxes as usual to add the assignment. And the last thing I want to show you is this here, middle of the year teacher notes. I'm going to click on that, and you can see that building a house has to do with place value and operations with whole numbers. They list the standards. Keep in mind again that these are standards agnostic. You'll just simply do a correlation for that. It's telling you the time that should be used to do this performance task, how it's grouped. So this is just some information here about giving the performance task. So I just want to thank you for your time, and I hope you found this video helpful. Just keep in mind that I know iLearn is coming up and it is important to prepare, and I think these resources help aid in that progression toward preparing them. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.